These are the men who work deep down in the mine, working hard for their loved one. When they march up and down in the mining shaft, you will hear the sound. During their spare time, they would create a dance out of their working boots. Their families were not allowed to visit them in the mining compound. In the midst of sorrows, loneliness, from missing their loved one back home, you will hear the sound. Hey! Ouch! About 40 villages alone. Only one tribe that carries 40 villages, 8 villages in South Africa, and 32 villages in South Africa and 8 villages in Botswana County, which is in Muchuri. So the Botswana people use the totems to define their characteristics. So over here, this is the monkey tribe, the Bakata. They honor a monkey. The reason is they are very quick and smart and clever like monkeys. They are not monkeys, but the characteristics are similar to the characteristics of a monkey. So you know a monkey is one of the animals that foresee things before they can happen. Before it comes to your garden to steal some oranges, it make a plan. How to grab few oranges without you catching it. And the plan of a monkey always succeeds. So the Bakata people believe that they never fail in plans. Danger. The reason to take a hippo, you know a hippo is one of the helper in hotel. Animals that cannot fight for themselves in hotel, in fact, hippos are there to defend those animals. So we are the defender to those who need our help. At the age of 10 years, remember back in those days we had initiation school that we take young boys to the mountain, but there was a time where we take 11 years guys, both the gender, man and female, that will be taught how does a blessing chain goes like. We have a blessing chain that will teach you life doesn't end where you are. Like God is the sender of blessings. Elders are the receivers. They have to deliver to us, the young ones. We have to advance and invest for the upcoming generation. That from there, you will know that life doesn't end where you are. There's still more coming. You will have to lose what you get.
This one is beautiful.
This one, huh?
That's cool. It's like I like it.
Went to England in 1895 to request protection from the British Empire Company. Remember, the Zulus came to the Bechuana land trying to take everything from the Botswana people. Then, that's where they went to request protection from the British armies. Then, these three sons were fighting for their father's throne. The father was very old, so he couldn't live for a long time. Then, he didn't want to tell this boys who will be the next chief, because he knew once Kwena know, because he's the eldest, he will take advantage of his brothers. Then there was a time where his father was resting. Then Kwena became impatient. Remember, patience leads to success, and good things comes to those who wait. If you learn to wait, that's the beginning of inviting good things to yourself. So Kwena couldn't wait that long to be appointed as the next chief. He went to his father. Father, when are you dying? And who will be the next chief after you die? Tell my brothers I'm the eldest. I deserve the throne. Rude, impatient. Then the father said, my son, don't make your thought my weight. Don't think I will appoint you ever in the history so-and-so to be the next chief. He failed to be the chief. And he was the chief. Because he is the eldest. Just that the father couldn't want to tell him up until the right time come. Then he failed because of impatience. Then same applies to the last born. The one who used to copy from his brother. And we, even today, you know, history has its own way to repeat itself. Remember what's going on today. Life is the most difficult examination that we all fail because of copy. Not discovering that everyone has his own question paper. That's why we fail life. We try to copy someone's question paper, whereas your questions are not familiar. Then he tried to copy from his brother. That's when the father said, you are still immature. You cannot rule. But because this son was there in the family trying to advise his two brothers, then, brothers, we are one flesh. We don't have to fight for our father inheritance. We have to secure it and try to support each other. Then father said, that's the next chief. Your words can tell a lot. Then he was appointed as a chief, but in front of everyone, he said, my father, I don't want to be the chief. I'm sorry. The reason is he knew once he take the chieftaincy throne, his brothers will be his enemies. And he was concerned about peace in his father's world.
So he was Kagiso.
No, he was Mwato.
No, I'm just saying.
Oh yeah, he was mean.
He was peace.
Always peace. Then the family and elders tried to convince him to be the chief. That's when the first separation in Bechuana land started. He moved out from his father's compound and tried to open his own peaceful tribe where he cannot be judged by anyone, where he cannot be made enemies from anyone. Then he started his own tribe, which is the peaceful tribe till today. Then they use a dagger as a totem animal. You know, there is one of the lion I love. Attack like a lion, but be humble like a dagger. British army. That's when they chased the Zulus away. Then after Kosi Mokata helped Paul Kruger to win the land from the Ndebeles, that's when he was rewarded with 70 hectares of land from Puki. Then they used a totem of a crocodile, but if you look, okay, come closer. Yeah, you can.
Ladies first.
Ladies first.
Okay.
When you look in the hall, yeah, you can. It's a closed-mouth crocodile. This is the peaceful crocodile. That one is an open-mouthed crocodile. They are the descendant of the first son. Then over here, we've got a Motswana married lady with the earrings. But today we use the ring. What is the message? Why do we use ring? What is the purpose?
Marriage. Sure, wedding, marriage, commitment.
Oh, why did we use a ring instead of the earrings?
Yes.
Because the earrings can get lost.
Okay.
Can fall off, maybe.
Okay, the main reason is, you know this finger?
Yeah.
The vein goes straight to the heart.
Oh.
And a ring is round. So it's a connection of love and heart. So back in old days, men will give their wife earrings. The silent message is, you always listen your man. Back in old days, they use the seashells. You always listen your man. And Botswanas, we're not allowed to buy ladies' shoes. If you are a man, you are not allowed to buy your ladies' shoes. The reason is this is the transport for ladies to leave us. So if you buy shoes for her, you pay transport for her to live.
Oh.
So vakarvar. Then over here we've got our traditional self. That goes with this one. This is the 16th century self. This is the modern one. That was used to fill a filter. That was used to filter water, maize, even rice, even everything that need to be filtered. Any question?
Cool.
I hope you learned a lot. Huh? The weather going to be during 6 o'clock to go up. It's going to be cold. So when you see more yellow birds, you know that there is a more rain coming. You will see them only in summer. When you see butterfly in the atmosphere, it's spring.
No, that's interesting.
So nature can tell a lot, silently but loudly. Or she take them, but you must know where they end up. There will be something to eat. So last but not the least, let us look who we are. It's much important to know your culture. It's very important to know who you are. So sometimes when you ask someone, who are you? You don't have to tell your name. What matters is where you descend. What is your inheritance? Sometimes when you try to work hard to know who you are, your friends might say you think you know too much. The failures will be there for your life. But learn to say, I wish nothing but the best for those who wish bad luck for me. And my enemies will always broadcast my failure, but later they whisper your success. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Ladies first, this is
Hey guys, so we are at the Sun City Center. We just went up to the tower there, as you guys saw, and that was pretty awesome. Cobus pulled some strings and got us in here. We have to go this way, babe. Trying to figure our way out of here. Apparently Michael Jackson stayed here at one point. But it's amazing. It's an amazing hotel and resort. There's all kinds of stuff here, and it's also attached to the cultural center that we were just at. And maybe I'll get Cobus to explain a little bit more about it here in a minute. Cobus, tell us again where we're at.
We're at my house. It's on
Right.
Bollywood. I just took you guys to the top floor there.
The top of Cobus's house.
Did you see my swimming pool there?
It's a very nice swimming pool.
It's really nice. And then the water skiing and stuff I do down there.
Yeah.
The dam.
Oh, and then the pool. Yeah, and the
yeah.
golf course was very
Golf
nice.
course. I don't really allow people to play there.
No, this is the
It's
only.
just for me. It's the only time I get like time on my own, you know?
Yeah.
Maybe it's one or
So-
zero.
So now we're in this awesome elevator.
We're going down to my first floor.
Going down to the first
It's my dining room. Kind of.
Right.
There's always people there.
So this place is way out of my budget, but it's really cool. Playing some music over there for people arriving at the hotel. There's many different resorts on this, or many different places to stay on this resort. This is one of the most expensive places to stay. I believe Cobus said that he thinks it's around $10,000 a night or $15,000 a night US for the room in the penthouse. So yeah, way out of my budget. I can imagine the smaller rooms are probably $300 or $400 a night. Easy. But it's just beautifully landscaped. It's just amazing. It's been such an awesome day. Day today and awesome day yesterday. It's just been absolutely amazing. I'm so glad that I came to South Africa and got to spend time with Cobus. It's just been absolutely amazing. And I haven't really done any personal blog, a lot of me just kind of talking to you on the camera. I've done a lot of, you know, like pan away shots and things like that. And it's just because it's absolutely so beautiful here that I just felt like I just needed to take a lot of it in. So that's what I've been doing. So I will get back to you guys soon.